assault, Douglas and Tornado continue their assault on Chris Hero, just choking the life out of Chris Hero. And Human Tornado really taking advantage here after his defeat in France, after the brawl in the hotel in France. He's really just trying to inflict as much punishment as possible to Chris Hero as he can.
Now choking him out with that top.
Oh no, Mark Rudan has hit the ring to aid Chris Hero. Mark Rudan, of course, another student of Chris Hero, a member of Swiss Money Holding, the newest member of Swiss Money Holding, taking the place of Claudio Castagnoli along with Aris in Swiss Money Holding. And Mark Rudan, trained by Chris Hero, inspired by Chris Hero, and could not wait in the wings and watch his trainer and his mentor receive a beating like he would. And now Rudan is scheduled to be in action for tonight here on night 3 of PWD's European Vacation 2.
Now we've got a microphone. He wants to tell Human Tornado his intentions here, team.
And Rudan he is enraged that Human Tornado would decide to interfere in a match with Chris Hero like that. And I mean, I don't think Rudan or anybody really knows clearly the extent of the bad blood between Human Tornado and Chris Hero, other than Chris Hero and Human Tornado themselves. But Rudan, he will not allow Chris Hero to be disrespected like that.
I believe
Rudan is laying out a challenge to Chris Hero, I can call him Chris Hero, but he's laying out a challenge to Human Tornado. Human Tornado looks incredulous, like he's not going to accept a challenge from Mark Rudan. Who's Mark Rudan?
Well, and Human Tornado with his hands up, saying, "Hey, buddy, okay."
Now, Mark Rudan just made reference to the vital parts of Human Tornado, saying if you really do have balls of steel, you will challenge me in a match, and that seems to be what brought Human Tornado into the ring.
Human Tornado now, and I'm like,
Human Tornado addressing Mark Rudan and the fans here in the WXW, the highly pro WXW crowd, saying Mark Rudan was speaking in German. He didn't understand a thing he said, but he is more than willing to kick the ass of Mark Rudan right here, right now, instructing the referee to ring the bell and get this match underway.
Yes. And,
I guess we have a match, Disco.
Here we go. Let's do it right here. Human Tornado. Going out for fans now.
Human Tornado and Mark Rudan. They're now the referee checking Human Tornado for any foreign outfits. Human Tornado going into a pose that I think he's very familiar with.
Oh, absolutely.
When he administers his business on the streets of Walnut or Diamond Bar in the far east of Orange County, he does get a little bit of harassment from the police presence there, and so I think he is familiar with that. Not because he's black, because he prostitutes.
I mean, for now, that's what.
Yeah, for now. But now Human Tornado offering the handshake to Mark Rudan. Mark Rudan may be thinking twice about this after he saw the disrespect shown by Human Tornado towards Chris Hero.
And contemplating it.
Then Claudio Castagnoli-esque pose. Rudan really trying to emulate all aspects of Claudio Castagnoli, the absentee member of Swiss Money Holding. Mark Rudan, of course, along with Aries, makes up Swiss Money Holding Europe, and is the smart Swiss shareholder. And so much like Claudio Castagnoli is the most money-making man, and Aries is just I'm not sure what Aries' name is. We will find out before Human Tornado taking advantage of the handshake by Rudan, but Rudan one step ahead. He ducked the slap by Tornado, but not a step ahead of the hair pull, but is a step ahead as he holds on. He keeps that vice-like grip around the head and neck of Human Tornado.
And now, the hair pull again, backing him into the ropes. Take him off, shoulder tackle right there.
Rudan left his feet and knocked down. Human Tornado goes up and over. Human Tornado leapfrogs over the top, splits down. Rudan though rolls over the top of Human Tornado, and he's just waiting for Human Tornado as drop kicks him in the chest.
That's just how tall Human Tornado is.
That would have been a drop kick to the face on most men.
That's right. And now, just
Rudan slamming the face of Tornado into the top turnbuckle. Now the middle turnbuckle. Now the bottom turnbuckle.
And in the drop of good measure, Human Tornado. Hey, he's not well liked wherever he goes in Europe so far.
The fans chanting overrated at him here. The fans not responding well to him in France. A mediocre reception in England last night against Pac, but I think the word of Human Tornado's actions and his mistreatment of #1 Candice LeRae and his assault on Chris Hero has spread far and wide and just pretty much universally vilified Human Tornado in the eyes of wrestling fans around the world.
Absolutely, whipped in, but reversed by Human Tornado. Up and over. This gets a shot to the back of the head for good measure.
The backdrop suplex on the top turnbuckle, and the top turnbuckle seems to have fallen down a little bit, so Rudan's head may have hit the steel turnbuckle linkage in the back.
And Human Tornado posing right there, not showing much respect right there for his opponent.
Flying mare combined with a drop kick to the back of the head. The crucifix roll up 1, 2 count only as Rudan kicks out. And now the leg scissors by Tornado. This is what we saw the other day. Is Human Tornado really elevating his ground game in preparation for his battles with Chris Hero. And now with the legs captured, or the head of Rudan captured, now booting Rudan across the face and the arm just stretched back. This is not something that we've seen in the past from Human Tornado, but Rudan firing back with those wild kicks, catching Tornado in the face, forcing him to break the hold.
That's right. And now, just trading blows right in the middle of the ring. Elbows aplenty for the Human Tornado in the corner. Just now raking the eyes.
Raking the eyes of Mark Rudan as Human Tornado backs him into the corner, and now choking Rudan in the corner.
Wow. And the referee admonishing him right there, saying no more of that, or you will be disqualified. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is a long 5 count indeed, Disco Machine, as Human Tornado really taking advantage of Rudan, and now coming off the ropes, the drop kick to the seat of Rudan into the face. 1, 2 counts Rudan able to kick out.
Going for the fast pin right there now. The chin lock firmly applied. Human Tornado slowing down this young man. He doesn't have to wrestle. He has so much money.
Oh, he does. The Swiss Money Holding is exactly that. They are from the United Banks of Switzerland. Human Tornado comes back around the horn and catches Rudan with a kick right to the ear, levels him and knocks him down. But yes, the United Banks of Switzerland, the source of, I believe, close to 40 or 45% of the world's wealth. And so Swiss Money Holding is one of the investors of all that wealth. And so I mean, they do not need to wrestle, but it is still something that they do for fun when they're not in the office.
And then a kick to the face. Now, if you were, not saying this.
No, I'm not.
Would you?
No, of course not. And look at this. Human Tornado just choking the life out of Mark Rudan as he grabs onto the top rope, placing his boots into the right in between his shoulder blades as his throat went across the middle rope. And you think about it, Swiss Money Holding, this is a 3-man operation that is so successful that they have offices in 2 separate countries where they invest money from around the world. They have offices in America headed up by Claudio Castagnoli. But Claudio is not wrestling. He is going to work at the offices of Swiss Money Holding. And then in Switzerland, of course, where Mark Rudan and Ares administer the accounts of all their clients. And I mean, just to show you how successful Swiss Money Holding is, Ares actually has a $sign where the S in his name would be.
Wow.
Human Tornado coming to the outside, just attacking Rudan further on the floor, the Mupa here in Essen.
Wow, and Human Tornado, very impressive. What is he trying to make reference to right there? I couldn't tell, but very cocky against this youngster. Now, the side headlock.
Taking Rudan around the ring here, and this could be the second match in a row that we see ending count out. Now slamming his face into the stage here in the music pile, and now I can't even tell where he's taking him, but he is going far afield with Mark Rudan here.
Mark Rudan,
lost in the crowd.
Yes, absolutely. Please.
Oh, over by the merchandise table, I believe. And now they're fighting behind the bar as Human Tornado sends Rudan into the. Now Rudan reverses, and Human Tornado reverses, catches him with an elbow, and now Rudan throwing Tornado into the bar, crashing into the bottle behind the bar.
Goodness.
It's actually very tough to call. We're trying our best here, folks, but I mean, it is a very dark environment behind this bar. It's not well lit, but I believe Human Tornado may have caused some damage not only to the bar but to himself. He may have laid down some broken glass here at ringside.
That's right. Now Human Tornado, wow, he looks like he's worse for wear right here.
Very definitely worse for wear. As Rudan seems to have the upper hand here, and now charges in. Tornado reverses and sends Rudan into the stage here, I think.
Wow. It is hard to tell right here. The referee is letting it go.
Yeah, letting these two men battle. I think you saw the way that this match started is definitely a grudge match between these two men, especially considering Tornado's treatment of Mark Rudan's trainer, Chris Hero. And so I mean they are definitely going far afield here. As Tornado now bringing Rudan back to the ringside area and I guess throwing him into the ring.
Human Tornado, yes, it's very smartly going for the pin. 2 count only right there. Human Tornado, oh, look at that.
Tornado bloodied by those bottles he crashed into behind the bar. And Rudan with blood on himself as well. This is for two men that didn't know each other before 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, before 15 minutes ago. This is a very brutal battle between these two men, Disco.
That's right.
What is this, Mark Rudan? Mark Rudan wearing a cup, protecting his vital parts, and he is saying that he is with balls of steel. And now, but the slap by Human Tornado, the pimp slap, and that is how he keeps his women in line on the streets, and that's how he intends to keep Mark Rudan in line here in the ring, as these two men, bloody, battered, and bruised, are really going at him tooth and nail here in this match.
Now whipped into the corner. Oh, Tornado elbow right there, and now falls down to the ground.
Mark Rudan should not have taken his cup out. Should not have played that hand this early on in this matchup. These kicks portend to a low blow in Mark Rudan's future. He distracts the ref. Oh, there we see it, and Mark Rudan not thinking ahead and paying the price. 2 count only as he kicks out and trying to rub some life back into his vital parts. In some countries, that will get you printed on the sex offender list.
That's right. I remember Richard Gere kissed a woman in India and almost went to jail. So you can imagine, rubbing your vital parts in public. What that'll be.
Well, in Germany they're a little more liberal. Well, they have those. Last time we heard Johnny Stone say, I'm not going to do his voice, but he said, there's a Human Tornado, a kick to the midsection just knocks Rudan completely down. He said, there's a spot up there up the road that he likes to visit in the afternoon. Human Tornado takes him down. 2 count only, very nearly caught a victory there with that unorthodox maneuver. But it is an old-fashioned strip gallery where you put your euros in the slot and a window opens up and you see a lady dancing in their unmentionables behind this glass, and you are free to have at yourself. And I heard that Human Tornado visited the premises of this building, and he was definitely inspired for perhaps a new financial venture. And now, spine buster by Mark Rudan on Human Tornado. Human Tornado was brought up high and then brought down very low. And Human Tornado, any thoughts of any financial ventures put out of his mind as Mark Rudan just slammed him down hard to the canvas.
Oh, and just exposing that bloody elbow of his. Wow, it is just a mess.
A gruesome sight, and the residents of Walnut and Diamond Bar will have to wait for their old-fashioned strip gallery. But right now, Mark Rudan is just hammering Chris Hero. I keep calling him Chris Hero, but I mean these two men are just so inextricably connected to one another due to the intensity of their battle. That I mean, in my mind, I guess after hours and hours of commentary, it's hard to separate them. Human Tornado goes for that roundhouse kick. Rudan hits him with a low knocking in for a loop. Rudan seems to have the advantage here. Northern Light suplex, 1, 2 count only. Human Tornado able to kick out.
Ooh, that was very, very close, and I believe that Human Tornado really favoring that arm.
You can see the blood just leaking down his arm, just completely coating him from elbow to forearm. And now blocking the suplex attempt from Rudan. And now Tornado reverses, Rudan reverses boot to the midsection. Now he gets him up, drops him in a Falcon Arrow. He's done the deal. Nobody kicks out from the Falcon Arrow, but Human Tornado somehow does.
Wow, he's superhuman and he's super fly.
Super fly, superhuman Tornado is able to kick out of the Falcon Arrow. Mark Rudan will have to dig deep into his repertoire to find something to put away the nemesis of not only himself but Chris Hero. Now Rudan hit by the pounce. 1, 2 count only is Mark Rudan able to kick out. Rudan covered in Human Tornado's blood and his own blood.
Oh, man.
This match is just, I mean, it has gotten ugly, but now seems to have strayed back into the territory of a normal wrestling match. But I don't think, no matter who comes away with the victory here, the battle between these two men, I think, is far from over, Disco.
I would say so, and the way this is going, this may go back all the way to the United States. I mean, this is a very heated contest. Human Tornado pushing his opponent off the ropes. Oh, kick to the face right there.
Tornado DDT drives Rudan head first into the canvas. Now he's got him hooked up. Mega driving him down with that shoulder capture suplex. Hooks the leg D. 2, 3. That is it.